Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 79. I'm going to talk about the scam side of spirituality. In this world where spirituality is supposed to guide and heal, you might be the target of those who are looking to take advantage of you. So I'm going to talk about that today and give you some heads up. I'll shine light on the scammers and the dark side of spirituality, unlocking their tactics, why some of us are drawn to them, and how to safeguard your healing journey. So spirituality has become a multi-million-dollar business, and scammers often prey on those in emotional pain and who are vulnerable and looking for answers. So the type of scams that are going on out there include all this kind of thing. Fake crystals and charms included in healing kits. Meditation courses, psychic readings, past life regressions, fortune tellers, fake psychic and energy healing scams, fake gurus and cult leaders, false law of attraction marketing, pyramid and MLM scams disguised as spiritual movements, and people out there exploiting grief and desperation. Some of these things are legit, so you're going to have to use discretion to determine whether it's a true past life regression, a person who's capable of doing that, or are they just pulling your leg to get your money? So as I'm saying, the point I'm making is many of these practices can be genuine tools for growth along the spiritual journey, but with the rise of commercialism, it's opened the doors to exploitation, and there's people out there that are going to want to take advantage of that. So these scammers, here's some of their tactics. Over promising results, promises of quick fixes, instantaneous transformation, saying that overnight manifestations of wealth, unlocking hidden powers in one session, that they can provide you with all this kind of magical stuff. But no, and keep in mind that growth requires consistent reflection and effort. There is no overnight, there is no quick fix when it comes to healing and the spiritual journey. Another tactic used by scammers would be exploiting your vulnerability. And they're targeting those who have experienced loss, hardship, or are confused. And they may say something to you like, I can sense that you're carrying a heavy burden, or your energy is blocked by a curse and I can remove it for free. Yeah, don't fall for that. Another tactic is a pressure for payment. So there's high pressure sales with limited time offers. In the next 24 hours, if you sign up for this, I can help you manifest all the wealth in the world. Yeah, no. They use emotional manipulation, and they're not offering value while they're asking for a crazy amount of money, while they're pressuring you for this money. So stay away from that. Another tactic they use is selling access to secrets or ancient knowledge. And these are claims to hold exclusive access to spiritual truths that are only revealed behind a payment wall through like private courses or expensive downloads, things like that. So watch out for that. And then there's the fake testimonials and their supposed proof. Fabricated success stories, stock images they use on their websites, exaggerated claims, flashy marketing, exaggerated bios, and lots of vague buzzwords. So do your research, and you're interested in possibly talking to a spiritual practitioner. Do as much research as you can before you hand over any money, or open your energy to them as well. That's a pretty big deal. So why people fall for spiritual scams? Well, a lot of times they're seeking comfort during their vulnerable times, crisis, grief, heartbreak, health issues, or just feeling lost. And scammers exploit this emotional pain. So, if they're saying, oh yeah, I can connect you to your loved one for $100, we can do that. If that's their initial approach to working with you, I would walk away. So, another reason that people fall for these scams is a desire for the quick fix. So these scammers are offering promise of rapid healing and enlightenment, and it's tempting in this culture that we live in with instant gratification. But people may bypass the challenging work that's needed for genuine growth and choose the seemingly easy route. But buying a course that claims to remove all your trauma in 10 steps is not legit. Okay. Another thing that causes people to fall for these scammers is the trust in appearances. A lot of these scammers present themselves as confident and charismatic to build your trust. Their credentials can give an illusion of expertise, and they often fabricate these backgrounds, their credentials. So a guru dressed in robes with elaborate setup to create impression is it doesn't necessarily make them legit. Remember, do your research. So another reason we fall for scams is lack of knowledge or experience. If you're new to the spiritual journey, then it all sounds good, but you've got to start from the very beginning, learning how to use your discretion and do your research on these people. So a lot of times we're in this state of deep-rooted longing for meaning and a human need for purpose and feeling like we belong and have a connection. But keep your eyes open for the red flags, because those are going to be your markers to tell you to turn and run for the hills. Don't fall for it. So here's some tips of how you can avoid these spiritual scammers. Trust your intuition. That's number one. Pay attention to how the person, the product, or the situation makes you feel. Is there something about it that feels off or too good to be true? Research the source, as I've mentioned a couple times. Look up the reviews, their credentials, and testimonials from unbiased sources. Avoid relying solely on their website or social media. Google for any scams or complaints associated with their name. You'd be surprised what you find there. Be skeptical of high prices and paywalls. Genuine teachers and guides often share our valuable wisdom for free, like I'm doing right now, or for reasonable cost. So if advanced courses are offered, make sure that it's not based on vague promises. So another tip to avoid being scammed by these spiritual scammers would be avoid their urgency tactics, where they're saying authentic spiritual growth can only happen within a certain timeline. That is not true. There is no timeline when it comes to spiritual growth and the spiritual journey. So don't be rushed into making decisions. Take the time to reflect before committing to their services. And most of all, educate yourself. Familiarize yourself with spiritual concepts and practices and common scams. Seek trusted books and free resources, and then talk to respected guides and mentors. Make sure you're asking questions about their philosophy, their methods, and their experience, and don't just jump in and trust their process. Focus on your inner work. The true spiritual growth comes from within, not external validation. And avoid guru worship. No one has all the answers. Or they shouldn't be saying that they hold all the keys to your spiritual growth. So keeping in mind, true spiritual awakening requires inner work, not external sources doing it for you with some kind of quick fix. Be ready to walk away. Follow your intuition, do your research, and be ready to walk away if it feels manipulative or exploitative. So, in close, the spiritual healing journey is a deeply personal and transformative process. Stay mindful and informed to protect yourself from those seeking to prey on your vulnerability. Focus on practices and guides that truly resonate with your soul. Your inner wisdom is a great compass, and your intuition is your source of where the truth lies, so trust it. Along my path, I haven't, that I know of, come across any scammers in my experience. I know that they're out there, but it's important, especially for those of you just starting out, that you do the research, use your intuition, and use discretion, and don't be afraid to walk away and just say no. Don't let them pressure you. Don't let them scam you, because they're often asking for quite a bit of money also. So I just want to give you a heads up about these scammers. And this is our episode for today. I hope you're taking good care of yourselves, and I wish you peace, love, and light always. I'll see you again soon, so stay well, take good care, have a great day, and bye for now.